Lights on and lights out, and we are about to get underway with the Brazilian Grand Prix. A bit of a delayed start here. There we go, we are away. It was a very delayed start, but there's Riley trying to make an outside line on Atrocity, just holding it strong, and he's done that. But Brownie, he's took a really good run at it. He's going past Atrocity. He's got the inside for this corner. He's got a little bit of wing damage going flying off there. Brownie has lost out. Astroboyzzz has lost out even more. Look at him just falling down the order. Every car just passing him. A bit of an off there from the McLaren going down the inside. Lots of weaving, lots of trying to find any space possible. There's going to be a fair bit of contact surely here. Zerd getting caught up in an unnecessary mess. He's dropped right down the pack, down into P8. And here comes Astroboyzzz alongside Return. There is no DRS for Astroboyzzz. There is DRS for Return, I believe it was, and they're still scrapping. Actually, Return gets caught off there. He gets sent to the outside, having to go off the track to try and defend the position. Attack the position on Astroboyzzz, who is defending on Mr. Mouse. Drake says, thank you very much. I will get a much better run out of this corner, and with DRS. Oh, he actually turns into him a little bit there. That was a little bit aggressive from Mr. Mouse. Oh, here comes the Astroboyzzz though, going again for a move into turn one. He's got the physical position on the track, but he took a bit of a dangerous, well, I won't say dangerous, a bit of a rough line. He's going to take the outside going into turn four. And there's a little bit of argy-bargy. Astroboyzzz running wide there. Coming back on the track, he has a little bit of wobble, but Return played it patiently.
And Root is in, so Brownie's effectively going for the overcuts. Root is coming out in traffic as well, right alongside Drake, but I should be behind Drake now. And that is a risky move on brand new tyres, to say the least.
Where is Brownie? He is on his way down the pit lane. So big storm coming up through the home straight. Has Brownie done it? Has he been able to keep... They're actually alongside of each other. They're going to be coming out seriously close. There's Brownie, there's Root. It's going to be a side-by-side battle coming up towards turn 4. Who's going to benefit the most? I mean, it looks like Root has done enough to hold on, especially considering the situation. The Root actually is half ERS, whereas Brownie's still on 100%. Easy.
So if Root can make the easy overtake, there's a little nudging going on. A lot of nudging going on, should we say. Here comes Brownie, though. Big contact between them. Both coming off fine somehow, and Brownie is going to sweep into the lead.
No, he actually made a huge mistake. Brownie lost the back end going towards through turn 1. I mean, I don't think he actually knows how much trouble he's in. I think he's thinking that Brownie is pushing hard. There's going to be something he's not going to want. Here he comes now. Brownie is going to be taking an attack at the Root, going for a DRS slipstream overtake. He has got the move in the inside. There's a big lock up there for Brownie, but the Root is not alongside of him, so he doesn't have to worry about giving him a car space. Beaker and Mr. Mouse are having a good scrap going through turn 1 and 2. Now going on to 3. Beaker's going to have DRS. He has got the slipstream. He's going to be flying up to Mr. Mouse. We know he's got penalties already anyway, but this is going to be a very simple overtake from the two of them. Although it isn't, because Mr. Mouse is still on the inside. A little bit of a touch there into the side of Beaker, but Beaker has done the job. He's up now into P11. Still a non-points position, but Mr. Mouse was looking for it. I thought he was going to commit there. Is closing up to Brownie. Slipstream. Here he is. Look at the pace he's getting on him. Here he comes into turn 1. It's going to be all about the battle of the break-in. Make sure you don't run wide. They haven't run wide just yet. There is a little bit of argy-bargy between the two. The Root gets sent wide. The Brownie is now up into P1. The gap will start to be reduced between Renault Miles and the Root, but it's still not enough for him to get DRS, which means he's under attack from Atrocity, and not enough of an attack for him to actually pass him here. The Root, again, is coming up to the back of Brownie. This time he's going to take a different approach. He's going to stay behind him going through 1 and 2. They both lock up on the left-hand side, and now Brownie is in a bit of trouble. Question is, though, is he burning too much fuel? Because he's trying to go for it. It's going to be a tough run into turn 4. They are going to go side by side. There's definite wheel-to-wheel action between the two of them. There is Brownie getting sent rather wide. He's now actually had to fall in behind the Root. Look at this gap, though. 3/10 between 1 and 2, 3/10 between 2 and 3, 4/10 between 3 and 4. This is just so close, and we still have 7, 8 laps, if you include the one that they're on right now, to go before the race ends. Whereas these guys all have a little bit of contact between Brownie and Renault Miles. That means that Renault Miles actually puts himself in a dangerous position. Atrocity is right here now, looking for a pass.
Someone's going to make a big mistake, trying to overtake and defend at the same time.
They're really applying all of the pressure that you need to see from these drivers, and honestly, this is just phenomenal stuff. Renault Miles is actually seriously close to the back of Brownie. Brownie's not close to Root to really capitalise on as much slipstream as the Renault Miles is, and you're seeing them close up even more. Renault Miles is looking for an inside line. Brownie makes a mistake there going into turn 1. The back end just kicks out a bit too much. He runs wide, has to take a tight line through turn and into 3. And now you're seeing Renault Miles really bunching it up now. Things are starting to spice as Renault Miles is trying to find an inside line. He's going to flick over to it. He's going for a huge lunge down the inside. Ooh. Brownie gets sent wide. As a result, there was definite contact. They are still alongside each other. And look at Atrocity. He's coming in for this move now on Brownie. They're looking for a pass round the outside if they can do it. Brownie's managed to hold on just enough to get P3. And that's a penalty. Penalty for the route.
Don't we also have one for one of the other top 4?
Renault Miles has a penalty as well, so the top 2 both have 3-second penalties. Renault Miles actually closed right up onto the route. They were literally a second apart a minute ago. The Renault Miles is now going for another move on the route, going round the outside. Route has pushed him really far wide, but he's not going to be able to capitalise on it. There it goes again, contact between the two of them. That's actually forced Route wide. Brownie's coming in on this as well. He's going to go around the outside of the route, and it's now going to be 3 wide down the long straight, coming up in towards turn 4. Who's going to capitalise on this the most? It's Renault Miles, and Atrocity is actually just collided into the back. There's Brownie gone. Brownie's lost the car. He's been hit pretty hard, but Root actually just sent him. And now Brownie is down into P4. He's way off the pack. He's going to need to push hard to bring it back up again. That was a major off, and like you said, it was going to end in tears, and it looked like Brownie's the one who's crying.
Root with 3 seconds, Renault Miles with 3 seconds gives Atrocity the lead. And Atrocity has not a lot of ERS left to use. Okay, he's in the best
not again. Not again. He goes down the inside again, going through turn 4. There is a little bit of contact between the two, but this time there is no car rotating on the track. Look at the pace that Atrocity is going. Here he comes looking for a move. This is going to be a really tight one to pull off. He needs to make sure he doesn't get involved in any damage or any contact. He's kept it clean enough. He's still behind him, but he knows how much pace he's losing to Renault Miles. Renault Miles is in a position where he might run away with this. It's so close between them. This is all down to Atrocity on this final section. He's already in mode 4. He's already going to be running in rich, you know it. And as it stands, he's just within the limit. 2.906, 2.8. Atrocity, as Renault Miles crosses the line, Root will come up second, but Atrocity will take the Brazilian Grand Prix. 25 points in his pocket. Beautiful stuff from him. Holy hell. That was an insane race. If Brownie DNFs next race and Astroboyzzz comes P2 or higher, then he will take the Drivers' World Championship away from Brownie.